All right, it's Nathan Resnick with Sourcify. Today we're going to touch on the ins and outs of manufacturing in the Philippines. We're going to go through everything you need to know about manufacturing in this country. It is beautiful. I mean, I've been to the Philippines multiple times. Not only are the production capabilities very robust, but the country itself is incredible. So, really, if you look at the whole global economy, the Philippines right now is a new growth driver. There are a lot of cut and sew factories there, and the Philippines is expanding its infrastructure to really help finance some of this growth and compete with China on a manufacturing, global standpoint. So if you look at their manufacturing resurgence program, the target is to contribute 15%, what's 15% of the country's total employment by 2025 to manufacturing and factories. If you look at their country specializations, if you look at the top 10 exports from the Philippines, they account for 80% of overall value of its global shipments. And really, when we think about these categories, we touch on a lot of different types of products that a lot of people wouldn't really think about, like cosmetic manufacturers. There's quite a bit of cosmetic manufacturing happen there, furniture manufacturers, and it's really a really amazing, robust industry there. Cosmetics are ramping up a lot in the Philippines. So if your business is in beauty or cosmetics, definitely check out the Philippines. American firms such as Johnson & Johnson already have facilities there, and production capabilities are expanding across the country. Metro Manila is really an industrial hub, and they have textile, clothing, food, and electronic factories like Polo and Taylor, Victoria's Secret. They all have manufacturing facilities there, and it's really common for for large factories to open up smaller factories to support these large production runs. And sometimes those are, of course, outside of Manila, and they'll transport goods, outside of Manila to make sure those factories have the right materials. The second most populous city in the Philippines is Cebu, and that's the province, Cebu Province, and it has a lot of raw material that help produce finished products throughout the country. So these are, bamboo, hemp, wood, all of that is coming from the Cebu Province. And labor productivity for the manufacturing sector has grown by an average of 25% since the early 2000s. Country costs, when we think about labor costs, this is obviously a key component to manufacturing. The Philippines is down here close to Vietnam, and Mexico, about $5.50. And shipping is obviously another key component. How much are you paying for container rates? And out of the Philippines, it's a bit more expensive than China on average, but not a significant difference. And that's really important. And if you think about electricity costs, it's really variable there. So factories, in the Philippines can be found on sites like Alibaba, or through product sourcing school. We teach you how to go through this process and find a manufacturer. You can get an agent to help you there, and especially because it's not China, you definitely want to have an agent on the ground floor or go there yourself. But if you're thinking about manufacturing in the Philippines, we're happy to explore more and check out product sourcing school so we can really help you dive into the ins and outs of bringing that product to life.